Alright, time for some solo gathering in the black zone. A little bit of time has passed and I do have 800 learn points now. I am pretty sure that I was already on 20% with fiber harvesting. Let's spend the 405 learn points. Now I am a tier 8 fiber gatherer. I'm not on 20% towards tier 8 with mining yet. I'm also not on 20% with stone gathering yet, but I'm very close with stone and I'm halfway there with mining. I only have almost enough learn points for one of these right now though. So in this case, I do want to take a tier 8 sickle with me. Slowly but surely I'm getting closer to the point at which those tier 8 mists are way more profitable. Let's use the save portal? Probably. Felt kind of dangerous. Around Fort Sterling. Let's use the save portal. I don't know, costs 84,000 silver, that's a lot. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Everwinter Passage, tier 7 map. Up here, tier 6 map, okay. 0 to 5 players. 6.0 stone stack. Big ore area. The tier 7 ore area. What is it called? What were these maps called? Mountain map. The mountain map, tier 7 mountain map. Not very many players in this map right now. So I think I want to take a look at the big ore area. But the big ore area, I believe, only has tier 6 ore. Hopefully I will find some enchanted ore there. Huge chest in 30 minutes. I don't think I'm going for it, but if the amount of players in this map doesn't change, 0 to 5, then I will actually go for it, I guess. I probably also want to take the big 6.0 stone stack, but it's not a very big priority. 84k for teleporting. Do I really want to pay such a price? I don't think so. I think that's too much. It only takes me like a couple of minutes to get to some deeper tier 6 maps. Deeper as in 2 or 3 maps away. All the tier 7 resources are gone. Was what I was about to say, but then I found the 7.2 stone. And for this I would even kill this unyielding revenant. I believe I've never once in my life read this name. Unyielding revenant. Dominant Frostweaver. Frostweaver, I may have read this name already. Unyielding. What does that even mean? Yield. Unyielding. Does this even make sense? Is this even a real word? I know that the yield of a field is basically the profit base, yeah, kind of the profit that you have. Unyielding. I would guess that yielding means taking the profit, having profit, making profit. So unyielding would mean the opposite, which doesn't make much sense. 150k from the 7.2 stone. Nice. That's pretty good. So now I just need to find way more of this stuff and I will get rich. Wait a second, this is a small dynamic ore area. Can it be good? Oh, tier 7 ore, tier 7 ore. The enchanted ore is gone. Still, I don't even know if I've ever gathered tier 7 ore on the server yet. Probably not, because it's not... Oh, well, I have, obviously. I'm already at 15%. But, not very much. Because it's simply not a very long time since I have become a tier 7 ore gatherer. Now it's 6 to 15 people in this map. That's already quite a bit more dangerous. I do have the exit in the southeast, I do have the exit in the northeast. I do have 2 roads portals, which is not that bad either. But nonetheless, I'm still using the settled wild boar, which is not very safe. I'm somewhat far away from town though, which is kind of nice. Just run. Send. I don't know the hideouts around this map. There is somebody. It's a gatherer. Not from the alliance. Not from the guild. Was he... Was he an ore gatherer? Or was he stone? I actually didn't pay enough attention to be able to see it. Anyhow... Oh, that's nice. Tier 7 ore elemental. Got 50k from the tier 7 ore that I just gathered. This ore elemental must have just spawned. This thing wasn't here. A couple of seconds ago. Because I think I went this way. I think I came this way. And I didn't. Harvest resources from 34 resource mob types. Okay. I came this way. I came from this direction, I think. Pretty sure. And there was nothing. So it must have just respawned. Let's put a little bit of order into my inventory. So this is enchanted. Oh, it's basalt. It is basalt. I was thinking about... God, do I really want to go there for uncommon slate? But this being basalt is indeed very interesting and very nice. Let's see how expensive this is. 5.5k. 11.5k. Finally benefiting from being a tier 7 stone gatherer. Very interesting that stone is one of the last gathering professions that I don't have on tier 8 yet. Let's move somewhere else quickly, because this guy is potentially dangerous. He may theoretically be in a rather decent group. I'm finding very nice resources in this map. Actually finding tier 7 resources. That's not always the case. In tier 7 maps. Still 6 to 15 people. I am going to go back. I've seen tier 7 resources there at the edge of the big area. I've seen these tier 7 resources up here, so I think I just want to go back there and take everything that I see. Already 19% towards... Oh no, never mind, 18%. 18% towards becoming a tier 8 stone gatherer. I just want to go back to this place where I've seen all these tier 7 resources, because tier 7 resources are much better than tier 6 resources. Not so sure about basalt though. I will definitely want to take a look at the price. Tier 7 ores are worth 2,400 silver per piece. Let's take a look at how expensive flat tier 7 stone is. I would guess not much less. What is this guy fighting? Wait a second. What? Why was there this high-level healer right next to him, or is this just the gear that he has in his inventory? What? I was obviously thinking about having a little bit of friendly PvP right there, because this guy was just not caring enough about his life. But somehow, was this the same person? Some tier 6 Heron Spear and the tier 8 or tier 9 healer. Very weird. Because I believe I didn't click on somebody else. Anyhow. Ah, there are more tier 7 resources. 2,800. So right now tier 7 stone is more valuable than tier 7 ore? Is this the case? I mean, I could imagine it being true because maybe not too many people went for stone gathering because all the resources below tier 7 are garbage. Tier 6 is kind of okay. Erihor. Gold of Dead. He declined my invitation. Oh my god. Was he a tier 7 gatherer? Or was he tier 6? He wasn't tier 8. Gold of Dead. Sounds weird. And it's actually kind of surprising that basalt may actually be quite valuable. Again, I'm thinking about the price for using the save portal. The thing is, if I walk back to this portal and just click on it, it doesn't cost me anything to get back to town. So it's like just paying the teleport cost beforehand. So maybe it's actually not that bad. I just need to take this portal. Is this guy alone? He is alone. I wanted to take a look at his stats. Well, here the tier 7 stuff is gone, I suppose. Oh, 0 to 5 players. So now I'm actually... Oh, so many resources are already taken. Oh, fiber. Now I'm going to go into the gathering area. The gathering area may be a little bit annoying because in the middle there are usually a lot of elementals, a lot of tier 5 resource elementals. Oh well. Okay, so what about tier 7 fiber? 3,200. Maybe tier 7, flat tier 7, or it's just terrible. I mean, terrible is an over-exaggeration, because 2,400 silver per piece is still, I would say, pretty nice. But... definitely interesting that stone is more valuable than ore. For flat tier 7 resources, it's probably a different story for enchanted ones. 2 out of 5, not too bad, considering that I'm pretty close to the gathering area. 3 out of 5. I mean, so far I would say I'm making pretty solid gains. Running around for 19 minutes. Oh well. I'm not making that much money, I think. 19 minutes, and I didn't check how valuable my inventory is. Basically, mainly depends on how valuable, how high the estimated market value of the stuff that I had in my inventory beforehand was. So 21% enchantment. Let's go right into the gathering area and hope that I find tons of 6.3 resources. On the outer edge, there also were tier 7 resource stacks. But the ones I saw were empty. 6.1 ore, let's quickly take some additional steps. Could have been full, theoretically, I guess. So I mean, I'm not sure if I should be taking this stuff. I mean 6.1 for sure, but tier 6 stone in such a place, I kind of feel like I also should be taking 5.1 ore, but I do not want to do so. I don't think I want to do that. One of the sad things about 5.1 ore is of course that I will not fill journals. And those journals are pretty good. I mean, the stone is not that great, but all the other journals are pretty good. So I think I want to get into the middle as quickly as possible. Obviously, most of the tier 6 resources are already gone. Let's not talk about tier 7 resources, that is to be expected. But I was kind of hoping to get a little bit of enchanted tier 6 stuff here. This looks very empty though. I would check out the east a little bit as well. But I'm not going to spend too much time in this area, I think. It's just too empty, I would say. 5.1 ore. It's pretty... doesn't take very long to gather it. And it probably has a very similar price. But it's also not going to make me rich. That's for sure. So I think... Which way do I want to take? Because I still pretty much want to check out everything. Somewhat in this map. There have been places that were pretty empty. And there also have been places that were pretty good. And at the end of the day, it's probably an okay-ish map, I think. Kind of just okay-ish. Tier 6 stone. Tier 6 stone is of course always a little bit sad. Because it's just not as valuable as all the other tier 6 resources. I think I'm going to check out everything in this map. I still have the option to go here to Everwinter Peak. I basically also have the option to go to Everwinter Incline. But I am not really tier 8 gatherer for those. Oh. It did get enchanted, but it didn't respawn. 7.3 would be very nice. Anyhow. Oh well, I can gather tier 8 fiber. That's the only tier 8 resource I can gather in a mountain map. Stone and ore are still not on tier 8. Even though I'm getting pretty close already. Getting pretty close. Also good to know that the resources in those dynamic gathering areas can get enchanted. Once again, 6 to 15 people. If it's 0 to 5, I will go for the large treasure chest. If it's 6 to 15, I won't. I think that's how I'm going to do it. Back to 0 to 5. And I'm going to path towards it. I will check out the edge of the map here right now. And slowly move towards the big stack. A rare wisp. Let's see if it's a tier 8 map. If it is a tier 8 map, I'm going to stay. It is a tier 7 map. If I saw any tier 7 resource not right next to me, I would have taken it. But like this, I'm just immediately going to leave. A lot of resources have already been taken in this map. But there is somehow still a relatively decent amount left, it feels like. I'm not 100% sure if it's good enough though. Feels like I'm running around quite a bit. It's kind of nice that these resources are such high tier resources though. Gathering tier 7 resources is of course quite nice. Seems like I shouldn't be gathering here. These mobs are too annoying. Zero to 5 players in this map. 7 minutes left on the big chest. Interesting situation. Any nice resources here in this little weird corner? Not really. A large treasure chest. Definitely an interesting thing. Oh, uncommon basalt. Quite nice. That's what I'm talking about. Here and there I'm finding tier 7 resources. Look, whoa. This frost weaver really came pretty damn close. It shouldn't be too bad to find shouldn't be too bad to gather in this map when I'm finding tier 7 resources here and there. Especially if some of them are slightly enchanted. But it's not too great yet either, I would say. 0 to 5 players, but how the hell am I supposed to get the loot of the chest? I don't know. It's going to be so difficult. Even if there will not be much more players in this map. The roads portal so close to it is very nice. I will have to loot very quickly. That's annoying. If the amount of players in this map doesn't increase. The thing is, I'm also very valuable already. Like, I'm worth 2.8 million already. This chest would need to be very good to be more valuable. Well, if it's blue, it's probably in silverbacks already more valuable than me. Right? Maybe not. Maybe the silverbacks will only be 2 million. Oh, nice. But seeing a lot of 0.3 resources. Sadly, the two important ones were already taken. Which is of course very sad. I guess I will get 100k from the 5.3. 130, nice. Nice, nice, nice. There the enchanted stuff is gone. I will check out this plateau. I'm not extra going to walk down for the slate. Rare treasure coffer. Seems like not many people have been here in the last couple of minutes. 3 minutes. 0 to 5 players still. 100k. That's nice. 3 minutes 30. I think I need 1.5 minutes to get there. I think I do need 1.5 minutes. Oh, 3 minutes. 15. Large treasure chest. I would like to get a part of it. For sure. 3 minutes. Yeah, it should be like 1.5 minutes from here. I will probably get a little bit closer. My pork pie is gone. Let's refresh that. I actually already have been here. This is how I entered the big gathering area. 2 minutes 30. Still 0 to 5 players. Very nice. I'm very curious to see who I'm going to find there. 2 minutes. Kind of excited. Quite a lot of enchanted resources. Most of them are already gone. But still, I mean, it's 21% enchantment. That's pretty high, I would say. So, 1 minute 40. Still 0 to 5 players. If it changes shortly before the chest opens, I will still try to go for the chest, I suppose. 1 minute 23. 6 to 15. Probably because of the chest. But they may come from the south or whatever. Let's try. Let's take a look. Let's invite everybody. 7.3 or again. But it's all gone. All 3 times. So let's see who's there. Join party. Okay, that's good. Party loot is fair. Hello, bello, dello. Well. Well. There's somebody else. The sealer's probably a friend. Looks like we're not going to get this chest. It's a blue one. It seems like it was pretty close, I would say. Was pretty close. Almost would have gotten this chest. Do I need to worry about these people? Probably. I probably should be worrying about them. Because I'm in such a bad spot, theoretically. But those guys were only using tier 7 gear. And they weren't using ganking gear. This is this guy. This guy does not matter. Those guys, if they just came like half a minute later, I think these two people whose group I've joined and me would have gotten the chest. So actually pretty close. And a blue chest with party loot as well. I don't know if they would have changed it right before we opened the chest. It's possible. In which case you do want to loot the silverbacks first, I guess. And then just all the super expensive high tier items. But it looks like we would have gotten this chest if these imp players plus their healer came a tiny bit later. A lot of basalt right here. Lots of basalt. Where's my basalt? There. Since the price is kind of nice, I do want to check it from time to time. It's really kind of sad to find 7.3 ore as a miner 3 times. And it's all already gone. 7.3 ore would have been so much money if it is full. Because like 9 pieces. 6.3 is already insane. 6.3 full. It's like 300k or something with gathering gear. With the gathering bonus from the gathering gear. But 7.3, basically getting twice the amount. Twice the amount. It probably also being twice as valuable. Maybe not. Maybe not 100%. Twice the amount. But probably, right? 7.3 should be pretty insane. So twice the amount, twice the price would result in 1.2 million silver. Which would indeed be pretty high. I am indeed going to gather the big tier 6 stone stack. I will take it. Tier 6 stone very shortly. I'm also going to check how expensive flat tier 6 stone is right now. 656. Still okay. I was about to say that this guy is a little bit weird, but he was on damage. On damage spells. I didn't see his potion. Somebody was killed after Sax and Kago. Didn't see these names beforehand. Probably some PvE players doing PvE things in the PvE area. Probably not too much to worry about. Theoretically kind of interesting if I actually find 2 people with low HP. I will indeed help them a little bit. I do like the price for basalt. Was there a red exclamation mark over my head? It did look like it for 1 second, but then it immediately went away, so maybe I'm just paranoid. $2.8k for tier 7 stone. Not bad, not bad. I'm 12% towards tier 8 mining. And I did actually reach the 20% towards tier 8 stone gathering already. Oh, somebody dying right here. Looks like these guys are in a team. Which is kind of weird because you will not get the... 7.3. Kind of weird because it takes very long to finish the area when you're in a group. But I mean, at least you're not dying, I guess. Also, you're getting kills. So not terrible. To not die and get kills. I've already been behind the... I already been behind the... Behind this black chest, whatever it's called. Gather resources worth 3 million fame. Okay. I definitely haven't taken this tier 6 stone here yet. If everything goes as planned, I will just be able to gather everything here in the northwest and then enter the portal and have no teleport cost then. 1 out of 30. That's mean. But it's also kind of nice, so I don't actually have to wait so long. Nameless hero? 2 tier 3. Oh man, that's so much fame. This is a tier 7 map. Quality 2 only, but still. 2 tier 3 mobs. That's so much fame. So much fame and a very decent amount of silver. and a pretty decent chance to actually drop some relevant loot as well. I think it's pretty much guaranteed to get at least one book, and the chance to get some random good item as well, high tier item, is probably pretty high as well. Seeing so many interesting, highly enchanted things. But quite a lot of things are also already taken in this map. And I've even seen somebody gathering tier 7 or... No, there was no name in the West. Just being paranoid. Oh, I already filled 3 stone gathering journals. Tier 7 stone journals will be much better. But I basically never know how much tier 7 stone I'm going to find. And I'm gathering a decent amount of tier 6 stone. But those tier 6 stone journals are not very valuable. It may be worth it to take tier 7 stone gathering journals with me. This may be better. Is this also true for the roads of Avalon? Probably. The thing is, those tier 6 stone journals are only worth twice as much. The tier 7 stone journals take twice the amount of XP, and they cannot get filled with tier 6 XP. XP as in fame in this game. Of course. Because for some reason experience is called fame here. Which is not a problem. It's just weird. 0.3. Seeing so many 0.3 resources. And the only thing I've gotten was 5.3 ore. But at least I've gotten some 7.2 stone. Which is not too terrible, but is not worth much more than the 5.3 that I found. But that's probably mainly because I got way more from the ore because of the very high gathering bonus. But it's still kind of weird. Wait, oh no, it's common. It was glowing a little bit weird. Could have been blue, could have been rare. The possibility was there. And that's not only true because it rhymes. So this map is being not very dangerous, but this may be because of the time of the day, to be honest. Right now it's 6:50 server time. That's not a very not a very active, not a very dangerous time to play, I would say. Tier 7. Tier 7 journals, 4 stone. They will be worth like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times the value, the price that you have to pay to get them. Which will probably probably be something like 20,000 silver, if I had to guess. And likewise, those filled tier 7 journals will probably be worth like 100k. This guy is invulnerable. Why the hell is he invulnerable? He did have the bubble. That's very weird. A tier 8 gatherer, so I kind of feel like I'm not going to get very many valuable things here from the west now, since he came from there, even though him having a bubble is very weird. Maybe he came out of some dungeon or something. While I actually don't know if that's actually a good thing. Another tier 3 mob. Tier 3 mobs, they are so good when you actually wear suitable gear. Because I don't really want to spend time killing those things with this gear. Even though money-wise it's probably good enough. Probably good enough. Gives like 20k silver in cash. Plus a book. Maybe even 30k silver. I don't exactly remember. I think the tier 3 level 8 mobs give 50k? I think they give 50k silver cash. Not 100% sure though. So these ones here may give like 20, 25, 30k silver plus a book. Pretty high chance to actually get 2 books. So even money-wise they're pretty good. Getting a little bit of fame for my shield and my blood ladder is also... It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Okay, my shield is already on level 102. So even a little bit less profitable, I guess. Anything crazy left here for me? This map is not great, but it's also not bad, I think. I believe this map is neither right now. Feels a little bit unlucky that these 3 actually it looked like they were more. It looked like they were 4 people. Those Hellspawn people. Is that how they're called? Hellspawn? I'm playing this weapon quite a bit. Hellspawn stuff, yeah. Hellspawn. Like 2 Hellspawns, 1 healer. I'm probably 1 additional person. Probably kind of unlucky. A fiber area. I mean, give me some 7.3 fiber, please. So many enchanted resources. And they're on tier 7. Pretty sad that I'm not getting too much of that. But I'm getting a little bit. I'm getting a little bit. I could have taken a look around the territory. I can still kind of take a look around the territory. I'm going to check out the western corner here. Going to check out the rest. The little rest that's left here. We'll probably check out the cliff. And then I basically have checked out almost all of this map, to be honest. There are a couple of parts that I'm still missing around the castle outpost, the northeast of the territory, the north and the south of the big PvE area. But that's not such a big deal, I would say. It's not very much that I'm missing. I've basically cleared almost the whole map. Didn't find too much stuff, and also not too little. Feels okay. Again. Can't gather this. And only one piece, who cares? The fourth time already that I found 7.3 ore. God damn it. Fourth time. God. Very, very high enchantment rate. And, well, because I haven't been finding so many resources, I have been running around a lot, and likewise I've found more resources in general. I've simply seen much more of the map because I haven't been finding resources on every corner. I wasn't gathering every single second, but to balance it out, I've been gathering some more valuable things here and there. And I did get the Master Aquaria Tome. I was already wondering how did I reach this amount of value in my inventory. Because it suddenly jumped to 2.9 million estimated market value in my pocket. And this obviously was because of the Master Aquaria Tome, because I didn't find anything crazily valuable in the last 3 minutes. But getting such a tome, of course, always helps quite a lot. Got quite a lot of slate. Quite a lot of slate. 217 pieces, all the other tier 6 resources. Wait a second. Tier 4. And he's invulnerable. So he's coming out of the roads, I guess. And he wants to kill me. Can you imagine? This ore has respawned there. I'm not going to walk a very long way though. It's only going to be like 1 out of 5 in most cases. Oh, it's a dead end. Interesting. 4.0. Oh, come on, let me gather. I mean, this stuff is not that valuable. Let me gather. Let's move a little bit further. Because I haven't been very respectful towards him. Which is understandable because he's completely useless, of course. There is nothing he can do. But since I have been so not respectful, it's also very legitimate to actually try killing me. Because it's theoretically possible that I'm just AFK. That I'm having a disconnect or whatever. And he does deal a lot of damage, basically. He is a fire mage. There's my beautiful portal, which I am going to take. It's really beautiful. Why is it showing this chest? It's weird. Why is it showing the chest? But like this, I did pay 84,000 silver to get in there, but I didn't pay any teleport cost to teleport back. So it's not that bad. Not that bad. You basically just need to walk back towards the safe portal and then everything is good, I guess. So 1 hour, 2 million loot. Well, I was hoping for more. But I really didn't find too many resources. Let's be honest, I really didn't find very many resources together. Kind of lucky that I got the Quarrier Tome, otherwise I wouldn't even have reached the 2 million per hour.